Have you ever wondered how an ordinary night could become a turning point that changes your life? A 70-year-old man passed away quietly in his sleep last night. When his family woke up in the morning, they found him lying peacefully in bed, never to open his eyes again. Just the day before, he had been smiling, chatting about everyday topics with his loved ones, showing no discomfort or obvious warning signs of illness. Life seemed to be continuing normally. Yet in one night, fate silently rewrote everything, catching everyone unprepared and leaving behind endless grief and questions. What exactly caused this seemingly healthy elderly man to reach the end of his life in his sleep? This sudden tragedy not only brings heartache, but also prompts deep reflection on the hidden risks in late-life living. In fact, after reaching 70 years of age, some of our seemingly normal bedtime habits can silently increase the risk of serious conditions such as stroke, heart disease, or even sudden death. Most concerning is that many people aren't even aware they're making these dangerous mistakes. In this video, we'll explore 4 nighttime habits that people over 70 must avoid. These habits may seem insignificant, but they can actually have a profound negative impact on your health and longevity. Some of these hazardous practices might surprise you, while others might be behaviors you've been following for years without any caution. By watching this video, you'll gain practical knowledge about how to adjust and improve your bedtime habits to better protect your health and enjoy quality sleep. Part 1. Overeating before bed. Have you ever habitually indulged in a large meal as night falls, believing it would satisfy your hunger and perhaps provide a moment of comfort? But when you reach 70 and beyond, your metabolism and digestive functions are no longer what they once were. What was once a harmless late-night snack can become a poison that quietly increases your health burden. Imagine how in your younger years, you could freely enjoy a hearty dinner and still greet the next day's challenges with vigor. However, for elderly individuals, an oily, heavy late-night meal significantly increases the stomach's burden. Food remains in the stomach longer, causing stomach acid to continuously irritate the esophagus, leading to heartburn, acid reflux, and even severe gastric pain. As we age, metabolic efficiency gradually declines, and gastrointestinal function weakens. Medical research indicates that after age 70, the digestive system shows noticeable functional decline. Slower gastrointestinal motility and insufficient digestive enzyme secretion make consuming too much food after dinner increase the risk of acid reflux and potentially trigger gastritis or more serious digestive system diseases. Moreover, eating large amounts before sleep causes blood sugar levels to rise sharply, creating fluctuations that invisibly increase the heart's burden. This puts extra pressure on an already fragile cardiovascular system during the night. Over time, this can lead to hypertension, coronary heart disease, and a series of related problems, ultimately pushing health toward the edge of collapse without warning. To ensure nighttime safety and health, elderly individuals should avoid eating right before bedtime. It's advisable to consume most calories in the afternoon and early evening while keeping after-dinner meals light. If hungry, choose easily digestible, low-fat, and fiber-rich foods like a small handful of nuts, a piece of fruit, or a cup of warm herbal tea. These satisfy hunger without burdening the digestive system. Chewing slowly and thoroughly is also very important, as it effectively reduces stomach pressure and prevents indigestion caused by eating too quickly. To avoid these risks, adjusting dinner time and portion size becomes particularly important for those over 70. It's recommended to finish your main meal 3 to 4 hours before bedtime, giving your body sufficient time to digest and absorb the food. If you feel hungry at night, choose low-fat, easily digestible snacks such as a small amount of nuts, a small piece of fruit, or warm herbal tea, which can satisfy hunger without placing too much burden on your digestive system. Part 2. Drinking large amounts of water before bed. Water is the source of life, but drinking large amounts before sleep can become a significant cause of disrupted deep sleep. While staying hydrated is certainly important for health, for people over 70, drinking large amounts of water before bedtime can become a health time bomb. As we age, bladder function gradually weakens, and elderly people's ability to regulate internal fluids decreases. A large glass of water or tea before bed will trigger frequent urination, forcing you to wake up repeatedly during the night to use the bathroom. Each time you use the bathroom, your brain experiences a brief awakening, disturbing the normal secretion of melatonin, an important hormone for maintaining deep sleep. Beyond the risk of falls, frequently getting up at night seriously disrupts the body's normal sleep rhythm. Each time you wake up, your internal biological clock is disrupted. Over time, this leads to a loss of deep sleep, decreased immune function, and gradual memory decline. Nocturia not only affects sleep quality, but may also be related to cardiovascular disease, metabolic disorders, and many other health problems. How can we solve this problem? The key is to arrange drinking times reasonably. It's recommended that elderly individuals consume sufficient water during the day, especially in the afternoon and early evening. After 6 p.m., gradually reduce fluid intake, and before bed, drink only a small amount of warm water. Develop the habit of emptying your bladder before sleep. This maintains internal water balance while greatly reducing the frequency of nighttime bathroom trips, preventing falls and other accidents. Part 3. Sleeping in an overheated room. A warm bedroom symbolizes comfort and safety for many, but for those over 70, a sleep environment that's too hot can become a hidden danger that quietly threatens health. As we age, our ability to regulate body temperature gradually weakens, and skin sensitivity to temperature changes decreases. In high-temperature environments, elderly people's sweat glands cannot regulate body temperature in a timely manner, leading to continuous nighttime sweating. This causes the body to gradually dehydrate, increasing blood viscosity and undoubtedly adding burden to the heart, silently raising the risks of blood clots and strokes. Many elderly people habitually turn the heating up high before bed, believing this will dispel the cold and provide a warmer sleep experience. However, the reality is that overheated environments make it difficult for them to maintain deep sleep as they toss and turn. Over time, this not only affects the next day's mental state, but may also trigger a series of cardiovascular diseases. Recently, a 74-year-old retiree who was accustomed to sleeping in a warm bedroom would set the room temperature to 75 degrees Fahrenheit, about 24 degrees Celsius, every night, thinking this would drive away the nighttime cold. After several consecutive months, he found himself frequently sweating in the middle of the night and waking up exhausted in the morning. After a medical diagnosis, he discovered that the excessively high room temperature was seriously affecting his deep sleep quality and increasing the burden on his heart. To create a safe and comfortable sleep environment, elderly individuals should take the following measures. First, regularly monitor bedroom temperature to ensure it remains within an appropriate range. Second, use light, breathable bedding such as cotton or linen sheets and quilts. Additionally, use fans or air conditioning at night to maintain air circulation, keeping the air fresh and the temperature suitable. If you feel cold, you can choose to cover yourself with a light blanket before sleep rather than using heating equipment all night. Through these simple adjustments, you can not only improve sleep quality, but also reduce health risks associated with high temperatures. Part 4. Incorrect sleeping positions. Many people believe that as long as they sleep comfortably, any sleeping position is fine. However, for people over 70, incorrect sleeping positions not only affect sleep quality, but may also place additional pressure on the heart, respiratory system, and blood circulation, becoming a hidden danger that can trigger serious health problems. There are mainly two common poor sleeping positions: lying on your back and habitually sleeping on your right side. When lying on your back, due to gravity, the tongue and pharyngeal soft tissues easily sag, partially blocking the airway and causing snoring and sleep apnea. Over time, this leads to insufficient oxygen at night, increasing the risk of heart disease and cerebrovascular accidents. While sleeping on the right side is relatively common, research shows that it places the heart in a lower position. Under the influence of gravity, blood return is impeded and the heart's burden increases, which is particularly unfavorable for elderly people who already have cardiovascular disease risks. An elderly man named David had been accustomed to sleeping on his back for a long time. Every morning, he felt chest tightness and shortness of breath, and lacked energy during the day. Following his doctor's advice, he began to adjust his sleeping position, gradually changing to sleeping on his left side while placing a small pillow between his knees to help maintain natural spine alignment. After a few weeks, his sleep quality improved significantly, and he regained much of his vitality, proving the importance of correct sleeping positions for health. Therefore, it is recommended that all individuals over 70 adopt a left-side sleeping position whenever possible. This position helps improve blood circulation, reduce acid reflux, and lighten the heart's burden. If it's difficult to adapt at first, you can use sleep support pillows or body pillows to help fix a suitable position. Also, pay attention to the selection of pillows and mattresses. Pillows that are too high or too low can easily cause neck discomfort. A reasonable sleeping position is an important guarantee for healthy sleep. Friends who have watched the video to this point may have already begun to reflect on their bedtime habits. We cannot predict whether an accident will happen the next moment, but we can build a line of defense for ourselves and our families through scientific lifestyle choices. After 70, every seemingly ordinary habit may hide risks that cannot be ignored. From eating before bed and fluid intake to sleep environment and sleeping position, every detail deserves our attention and adjustment. Imagine if, starting today, you could change those seemingly harmless behaviors that hide potential crises. Then each night would be more peaceful and stable. And when you or your loved ones wake up the next day, you would have abundant energy to continue meeting every challenge in life. Let's start now by reviewing our habits. Do similar problems exist? Have you ever experienced stomach discomfort due to late-night snacks? Have you ever had to get up frequently at night due to drinking large amounts of water? Do you toss and turn in a warm bedroom or feel exhausted in the morning due to incorrect sleeping positions? Please think carefully. These issues may be quietly affecting your health or even your safety. If you find yourself facing these risks, don't hesitate. Starting tonight, adjust your eating times, reduce fluid intake before bed, appropriately lower your bedroom temperature, and try to change poor sleeping positions. Even small changes, when accumulated over time, can win you a healthy future. Dear friends, healthy sleep is the cornerstone of life. It not only determines your peace at night, but also affects your vitality and energy during the day. It is an important moment for the body to repair itself, and is also our due care and respect for life. Please share your experiences in the comments section. What do you usually eat in the evening? Do you like to drink large amounts of fluid before bed? How do you control your room temperature? Most importantly, have you started trying to adjust your sleeping position to improve your health? Each of your shares inspires healthier living for more people. At the same time, if you find this video helpful, don't forget to share it with your family and friends. After all, health is a wealth that needs to be protected together. Your small action might save more people who are unconsciously taking risks.